What's up, guys? I seem to have fixed my audio issues and pretty much all the issues I was having on my OBS settings. As far as all that goes, that seems to be fixed. If there are any issues, though, do let me know. I will work on them. I'm kind of new to this whole recording thing, so just let me know and I'll work on it. But today, we have a few things that we gotta get done. We mined out this whole area. It's almost to the level I want it to be, but not quite. There's a few things we want to terraform while we're at it. We want a path from here down to here, leading into our redstone zone. How did you get in here? We're going to want a pathway down there. Eventually, we'll probably want a pathway down through here, but we'll get to that eventually. I'm also going to try to get grass on the ground here and spread it out more, but we'll see what time allows for. Right now, we need to focus on one thing and one thing specifically. We have a lot of stuff and nowhere to really put it. And if I'm going to continue terraforming the way I'm terraforming, I am going to need a huge storage area. So that's on the to-do list for now. And I have a spot planned out for that. If we head on down this way, I can show you what I'm talking about. So over here we have a pretty good area already generated for us, and all we gotta do is level it down and make it ours basically. And there's also a really nice spot to like just walk on down over here. So I was thinking I could make a path through here, and since we already have this little area to walk on, we can just make it look natural and expand the walls out a bit, and we should have a pretty decent sized storage area. We'll probably need to make it bigger in the future, but it's a good place to start. So I'm probably gonna time-lapse that. Once we're done, we'll probably start making some pathways. So I'll get right into it for you. guys, so we have finished up, well, for now we have finished up building up the area we're going to be storing everything. And for this area, just like the redstone zone, I've made flats in the walls so that we can just put chests in there. And that should be good enough for what I intend to do with this area. We're not going to do anything too complex just yet, but eventually we will make it an auto-sorting system. Each one of these little flats in the walls will be a different section. One will be my stone, one will be my tools, one will be this and that, and then the other, you know? It's going to be difficult to actually put the redstone in, and I definitely don't have enough materials for it right now, so we'll have to wait on that. For now, I'm just going to have to go ahead and start that other project. And that's going to be some of the pathways. We need to work on pathways throughout this whole place. Not that I'm going to get lost or anything, but it'd really be nice to have an actual good-looking pathway system. That way we know where we want to build things, where we can't build things because we need to make space for moving along. All that good stuff. Right now I have some stone cooking up. And this is what I'm going to use to start this. Let's see here. Goodness gracious. The worst thing Minecraft ever did for itself was have aquifers everywhere. Like, dude, you don't need so many aquifers. Who's gonna enjoy the cave update if they can't actually build in a cave without seeing an aquifer? There's no way to do it. We don't really want to hit our head on anything, so let's clear that up. Alright. Alright, that should be a good way to have it. I might want it longer, in fact. I don't have a whole lot of stone to waste, though. perhaps let's use the stone we do have to actually border it. Yeah, that'll look good. Let's make that work. We'll just make as much as we can out of that. Oop. Need some torches down here. Yeah, that'll be nice. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with that little area up here. We obviously don't want taking up too much of our space. about there. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. It's a little bit more steep than I imagined it would be. But I don't think that's gonna play a huge role in what I have planned for it. So, next what I want to do is I just want to work on some pathways for the things that we already have planned out and figured out. That would be the redstone zone here and the upper redstone zone that we have right there. I don't think I showed you guys that, but we have 2 levels to the redstone zone. And we have flats built in up there as well. And our chicken cooker's working. I actually modified it a little bit so that we can tell it whether we want eggs or whether we want the actual meat. So if we flip it, we'll get eggs. And if we flip it again, we won't get any eggs. So it just increases the efficiency of it, whichever one you have flipped to. And then this is the upper redstone zone. I'm still working on this area. Because if I mine any of this dirt, there is like a whole patch of water behind it. And these aquifers are really annoying. There are aquifers everywhere in this cave, and it's really hard to work with. But I'll get to this eventually, and we'll have enough space for whatever we intend to build here. But just give me a moment, and I'll get right into making those pathways. Alright guys, so we have made the trench that will become our path. Right at the moment, I'm not quite sure how I want this to look. But we're gonna give it a shot anyways, because why not? We need to make progress, and right now this is gonna make our base look a whole lot better than it does. So with that being said, let me just try to figure out a good palette to work with. I don't want 2 blocks of the same type right next to each other. Oh, I can path in coarse dirt. I didn't realize. The thing is, though, if I use that palette, it'll blend right into the stone. Don't want it to blend right in like that. Ultimately, it'll probably be fine if it does. For now, because we're gonna be putting grass everywhere. Just don't know if I like that look. We need something else in there. Let's try some moss blocks. Moss blocks might break it up quite nicely, and it's always worth a shot, so still not quite sure. Yeah, that does a whole lot for it right there. Just adding that gray block. Let's try some cobblestone in that case. We can use coarse dirt since that's not gonna harm our build at all. Yeah, that's totally doable. Alright. I'm gonna make the rest of this a time lapse, that way you don't have to sit through me doing all of this, but just know it'll get done. And then I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty guys, I have finished up the pathway. As you can see, it wraps all the way around. It leads into our redstone zone, and then it will lead all the way into our storage area. Eventually it will connect to another room that I'm going to build off that way, but I already have the path set up. All we got to do is build that room, and then everything should be hooked up and connected. I don't know if I want to add any more cave rooms, but I might. It also hooks up to our mine area. This is where I've been mining. We will do some decorating on the mine area. We'll be decorating the entire cave essentially, but for now we have the pathway done. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be working on putting grass everywhere rather than having everything stone. And I might play around with the moss blocks. I haven't really played with those too much. But that's all I got time for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out. Peace out.